Good afternoon. Welcome back to the Bendigo East Bowls Club. We are here for the men's champion of champion singles final. It's a humdinger. It's a barnstormer. It's going to be a good one. Lee Schraner from Bendigo Campaspe region, Bendigo East Bowls Club. It's Ali Forsyth from Sandbelt region, the Clayton Bowls Club. I'm Jimmy Whitehead, Events and Competitions Manager, and again, as always, Joshy Thornton's alongside me. How excited are you for this one, mate?
This is probably the champion singles event's probably the Blue Ribbon event, as you would call it. We're lucky enough to have also the ladies' final next door as well. But just talking about the men's game that we're streaming, you got two world champion and champions. They've both been world champions at different stages, So Lee's our current one. And Ali, in doing a bit of research, I think was world champion in 2007.
Yeah, and you know what? We've seen a bit of both of them last few days on the stream. We've streamed them, streamed Lee a couple of times in singles. We've seen Ali play mixed pairs, and I reckon they're probably the two informed players here as well, based on what we can see. I mean, there'd be a few go close to them, but they're both playing particularly well.
Yep, and just to give the viewers at home a bit of background, Lee, to make the final, defeated last year's champion, Rhys Jeffs, in the first round of 16, and then he beat Ben Lachlan in the round of 8, and in the semi-final, which we streamed last night, he defeated Brendan Numbers. And Ali, he's progressed to the final by defeating Michael Funky in the round of 16, a former Australian singles champion, Rowan Kelly, in the round of 8, and defeated J-By Norris, who one would argue is one of the form players as well, getting around in the semi-final. So they both haven't had easy paths. I mean, you never are when you actually get to semi-final, a final of a champions. But they've definitely beaten some great bowlers en route to the final.
Yeah, correct, mate. Correct. Got a bit of wind picking up here. That might affect some bowls.
And in the women's final, which is played next door, we'll be able to update your scores regularly. We have Carla Krasanik playing Marilyn Stevenson. Carla defeated Faye Richardson in the round of 16. Defeated Gail Edwards in the quarter-final. And defeated Sharon Wharf yesterday in the semi-final. And Marilyn, who's our current Victorian State Singles Champion, she won that earlier this week, defeated Raina Zunenberg in the round of 16. Kim Overall in the round of 8, and Paula Wood in the semi-final yesterday. So that's two should be cracking game. And we will give you scores from the men's pairs quarterfinals, which are currently being played on the screen. They've already started. There's probably some good matchups there too, Jimmy.
Yeah, I'm looking across there. There's some fair teams. We brought them games forward because of the rain predicted tomorrow. We were able to do it with the men because there was no clashes with the triples. The women, we weren't so lucky. There's a fair few clashes with triples, so it would have meant a few of them playing. Backing up with another game today, which didn't manage to get done, but that's okay. So fingers crossed we don't cop too much rain tomorrow. Wind's the opposite way to the wind we've had earlier in the week. Like it's going towards the direction we're going in at the moment. But it is blowing around a bit, so we might see a bit of that. Here we go, Neil Smiley, the marker. Lee. Yeah, cool. So here's some instruction from the marker. Lee's the yellow paddle. Ali will be the blue.
Which is funny because Ellie's got yellow rings and blue.
That would have been the way I would have gone as well, Josh, but we sure Neil knows what he's doing.
I can't talk, as I said, I've got nothing left in me after yesterday's performance.
No, I'm not going to mention anything about it in this stream.
Let's just
purely focused on the bowls.
That's it. Ellie's using ABT Evos, and Lee is using aerodynamics.
So there's a comment he said I had a good chat with J-Bar this morning.
Yes, I did hear this comment. This is a good comment.
And Ali beat him yesterday to, I think, 25-10 in the end, or around about that. And his comment to Jay was, "I'm really sorry, mate. That was the best game of singles I've played in my life."
I thought it was in a long time, but either way.
I said in my life, I reckon, or a long time. So that'll tell you how well he's playing at the moment.
He started well with his first bowl. We have a cracking crowd here still today, and as we said earlier in the stream, the weather's probably not as great. We've had some sunshine this afternoon, a bit of wind got up this afternoon, but the green is actually surrounded at the moment. There's people everywhere.
As it should be for a final of this calibre. Why would you not come down and watch this if you're in Bendigo? Lee just got a bit deep. Ali, I want to get another one in, but not put one on the side.
I think Neil switched those pedals around because he indicated yellow then, so that's good for us. Would make sense. There's no doubt Ali's got shot here, so...
Yeah, needs to run a bit here. Does enough? I don't know. Yes, he does. Just trying to be a bit quiet because the mat's not far from where we are. Someone just... we spoke about this before. Just people moving behind the head drives me insane. I might even clear the back of that. Get someone to go fix that up.
At least someone watching down that end anyway. He'll be looking just to pass his last, which is the one that was in the count just short.
Yep.
Not happy with himself.
Yeah, he's pretty filthy with himself. Right, see how Lee goes on his forehand down here.
Not far away, it's all on his speed now.
Yeah, he needs to hurry.
He's close.
Yeah, great bowl. Cracking bowl by Lee.
One to Lee. As expected, Lee goes for his traditional mat back. I'm guessing this jack will be somewhere near the tee, the other end.
Carla and Marilyn getting underway next door as well. First bowl, just gone down by Carla. Full of 2 through. Good start by Lee. All on Ali's pace here. Probably wants to hurry. Goes fairly close, but no cigar. Both of them on in range on this one pretty early on the tee to tee. Sometimes you can struggle with your first couple, but these two pretty close. Expect that with the class of and experience from the pair of them. Ali looks a bit quicker with this.
One thing about I noticed with Ali last night, even though they were a fair few rinks away, he drew exceptionally well, but every time he hit, he basically didn't miss an end. He'd clear bowls out and kill the jack. There was a lot of dead ends. He just was, he wasn't fire in that game.
That's a good one by Lee.
It's 3 there. We might see an attack early.
I think we are. Ali going with a real positive.
He's
looking for the jack.
Awfully
He's
close.
looking for the jack. Ali. Oh, you're joking. Stiff. Ali going with a real positive.
He's
looking for the jack. I thought he was looking for the jack.
For
Ali.
3/4 of the way. Yep.
Joking. He's getting the absolute guts out of that.
It's made it better for Lee too because it sort of tucked the jack.
Yeah.
He wouldn't want to fatten it up anymore.
He'll look to just get to his last one, I think, and like the furthest down the green and just get inside. Goes fairly close. Probably gets in the count. Wait, see what Neil says.
Ellie's come for a wander.
Yeah, look, if I'm looking at the head right now, if I'm looking at the head from this angle now, I fear for the family behind with Ali's drive. I might get someone to move them out of the way. I've seen him chip them off the green pretty hard before.
Maybe Brad's camera's in trouble.
Good job he's got the plastic cover on. Right, see what he's got. Going back to the original hand. He's playing that firm weight again, Josh.
Looking to get down. It's coming now. He's got his own to push up to. Oh, it's probably 3.
Yeah, definitely cut the one out. Early lead for Lee.
Three it is. Score is 4-0.
A few leaves blowing on from the trees behind us.
Yes. We have a measure already in the first end of the Ladies Champion singles.
Yeah, Lee looks good again.
It's interesting that first end he was, 3 of them were a little wayward, and then he nails the last, and then straight to his favourite long ends, and he's been good ever since.
Yeah,
Went something early, but I just...
Yeah, he's hardly put a ball down wrong from there. Ali wants to grab this jack on the way through, and Will noses it, so goes with it.
Marilyn Stevenson got 3 first end.
Good start for her. That'll settle whatever nerves she did have. Lee not quite reaching, I don't think. Yep. Ali changing over now.
Good with the speed here. Just turn around his own.
Yep. Good pace.
Not a bad correction here from Lee.
Gonna grab it. Good shot. Good ball. Neil confusing himself with the colour of the paddles now.
He's already running this. Look for the bowl, look for the jack.
Yeah, he's not far away either, mate. Which one's he going to get?
Got the bowl.
Oh, just gets it. Clips it out. Goes back to 2 to Ali. Good ball.
Lee will be looking to repeat his last bowl. It's probably good enough. It is. Lee, and I reckon Ellie will go the same shot selection.
Yeah, it's got options. Just goes under. Can collect the jack. There's only one down. Chance of making 2. Looks narrower.
Yeah, he needs to hang on. It'll be 1 to Lee, I reckon.
5 zip.
One to lead is. Score is 5-0.
There's Carla. Oh, it just goes close to taking shot off Marilyn. Marilyn holding 1, maybe 2. No surprising Lee carrying on with his length.
Yesterday when he played Brendan, when he went to this length and he sort of gained momentum, his first bowl was very good.
Yeah, correct. We've spoken a few times in the singles games we've covered about the importance of that first bowl. Absolutely nails this one. Puts the pressure on early, changes what people are thinking. Oi, 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 oi. More people behind the head. I have sent 2 umpires over to Clear them all off. Fair effort by Ali.
We want to stay on.
Just clings on. Marilyn picks up 2. Next door, so she 5, is it? No?
5-0.
Over Carla.
Lee looking to mend his second bowl. He's played some good weighty. He's very close. Maybe hitting a bit of jack movement. Oh, it's a great bowl. Hit it around the corner a little bit. Yeah, he's already attacking.
How's he gone?
Yeah, he's not far away. Oh, got his own.
That's not going to improve his mood, Josh.
No. Lee's someone who asks a lot of questions. Likes to get a good scope of the head before he plays his shot.
He's asking this one to hurry.
I reckon the last thing you want to do is make it fatter. I feel he might be unhappy with that one. Now he's going to play weight again.
He does have his bowl sitting right on the
Edge of the ditch.
On the plinth. How's he go?
He's a lot closer.
Yeah.
Through the hole like that, he's a bit stiff.
That won't improve his
Edge of
mood
the
on
ditch.
the plinth. How's he go?
He's a lot closer.
Yeah. Yeah, he'd have been hoping that kicked into the other one.
I
maybe
thought it was,
kicked
the
back
way
for
it was
jack
lined up,
as
I
well,
thought it was
yeah.
going to do that.
Stiff. It's definitely 2. Could see the Ali's only ball on the green. He's rolled on the edge of the ditch.
It's another 3
Straight
to
away.
Lee. Takes the score to 8-0. After 4 ends.
See if Lee can nail his first bowl again.
He's done it consistently for the 3 of the 4 ends here.
Yep.
And it's a reasonable start. It looks like Carl will be on the board here now next door.
Yep. Be one to... Surely not. How is that?
Oh.
Wow, that
Well,
head looked different to what we thought. It's 1 to Maryland to 6-0. She'll lead Carla. The only scores I can see on the board at the moment in the men's pairs is 3-1 to Strzelecki against Bendigo Campaspe.
Another great bowl by Lee.
Yeah, at least.
He's on early here. Metro West in that game as Ellie comes down.
It's not going his way at the moment.
Metro West is playing Northern Gateway in one of the pairs games, and Metro West is currently leading 5-0. The what's that one there? I can't think. Mornington Peninsula versus Central Victoria's 1-1. You think Lee be wanting to pass for this bowl, which he has. Not only does he pass, he's nearly counted as well.
He has. Ali going big again. Needs to
Got to hang up.
Goes under. Yeah, he started where he left off against you last night, Brendo. You give him a right run early, but he found a few gears to get through, and he's pretty much started in that same gear in this game. Looking to leave Victoria with a state title in his back pocket. He went down in the triples earlier today, so
Maybe he's fired up after that.
he wasn't particularly happy.
No.
I mean, no one likes losing. He said to me, I've never bowled so many good bowls for no results.
Yeah, right. I didn't see any of it.
Stevie Sullivan rolled him again.
Stevie's got the wood on him this week. I'd figure he's probably going to cover a bit higher again, do you reckon?
And he knows. I think Ali's let his game plan out the bag pretty early. In terms of what will happen if Lee dots him on.
I think about that shot. Now the jack may not go straight back. Could get off one of those bowls and go out to the right bottom of the screen potentially if Ali plays with weight again.
Go anywhere. Could flick back forward if he gets clean off the back.
Well, that wouldn't be bad for Ali.
No. It's 2 down.
Line it up again. Close. Got it in the nose.
Gets the kill. Goes
Great
up in the air and bounces out of bounds.
Great hit.
Yep, good hit.
Sigh of relief.
Finally, one goes the way he wanted it to.
That's a dead end, so we're going to replay the fifth end. I favour that next door Carla's about to play her last bowl. She might be one down.
Would agree.
She needs a run.
She doesn't. So it'll be 7-0 to Maryland.
Lee's opted, I don't know whether deliberately, but More of a medium length end, a bit shorter. Not your traditional T to T playing.
Can't imagine he's done that on purpose. Well, I don't know. It's a fair drop short if he.
It's a good 2.5, 3 metres from where he normally rolls it. Hasn't really hurt him so much. He's not far away with his first.
Oh, he got a lot of turn on that last ball. His ABT Evos.
Jimmy's been not bad. He's been a bit harder today, as we would say, Brendo. Couldn't have got any softer anyway.
It's cold of a night up here, mate. Fact. Ali, it's higher on the rail, but a bit quicker as well.
Lee close here again.
Yeah, I think Reece makes a fair comment there. He's definitely got the bit between his teeth.
Zali's about to attack.
How'd he go? Bit
Wide.
high. Might clip one out. Sleaze that he landed. Now you were copping it.
We're all comedians sitting at home, aren't we?
I feel like there's a team Josh and a team Jimmy on the chat. Gives it. Throw the hashtag in. Team Jimmy or Team Josh.
Yeah, that's right.
Think Lee will draw right to the back.
Don't know.
Take that one as a team, Jimmy.
I reckon so too.
It's an interesting shot. I think he is.
He's definitely going to cover.
I don't think he's. Is he? Yeah, he will get the back. Will he? Yeah.
Do you reckon he goes again?
I see no reason why you won't.
He's lining up backhand.
He's giving it a bit of thought though. He's going again.
Mm-hmm.
Close.
Got the high one.
I think he's just managed to clip his own one behind.
I still think he might hang on for second shot.
He's not going to be happy if he's...
Got the high one.
As that ball came in, that's Ali's.
I reckon
Looks
Ali's
like
second shot still.
What about to have a look? Yep, just a one. On the lead.
Score is 9-0 after 5.
Yeah, the rink's 7-0 to Marilyn against Carla at the moment. Carla's definitely holding... Oh, she's holding 1 at the moment. Marilyn's last ball to come on that end. Keep you updated with that score.
Give you some pairs, scores, updates while we start this next end. Mornington Peninsula playing Central Victoria in the men's pairs. Central Victoria leading 3-1 after 2.
Strzelecki leading Bendigo 3-1. Metro West leading Northern Gateway 7-1. And Gippsland leading Sandbelt 6-0. Yep, not bad by Lee. By his own extremely high standards, it's not.
It's probably his worst lead bowl for the last 4 or 5 ends.
With Ali going all these drives, he's just pops a draw bowl into the pit there.
Yeah, he's probably lost his draw rhythm. Can happen if you're actually having to play a bit too much weight. I mean, he's been put under pressure.
That's better.
Yeah, great bowl, Alec.
They can cause a bit of pain now.
Oh, if he gets any jack movement. Carla's on the board next door. Didn't see how many she got, but she has control of the mat. Lee's running already. I actually didn't think he'd play that weight.
Yeah, me neither. I thought he'd play a similar weight to his first 2 bowls. He's probably looking at the... Like, if he does get that jack in the hole... See if Ali can repeat the dose. Looks a bit quicker than me, Josh. Stays on at the back. So that might stop that same weight from Lee.
He's going again.
Yeah, right, he's going for the bowl, then, isn't he? How's he going? Going under again. Couple early swingers for Lee, then missing.
He's got a bit to play with at this stage. Will be looking to capitalise here? Free hit, as you would say?
Yeah. Do you think he'll do something drastic with the length?
I reckon.
Jack, mat up.
Oh, there'll be something doing different. Yeah, great bowl by Ali.
Well done. Lee applauds it as well. Do something drastic with the length.
Shoot Ali.
Jack, mat
Score is
up.
9-2.
Oh,
there'll be something doing different. Yeah, great bowl by Ali.
Well done. Lee. Brought them up a little bit, halfway on the line sort of thing. He'd just be looking to get into a groove now when he knows on the board and
yeah, get that first bowl close.
Then can focus on his draw. It's a bit of run here.
Handy speed.
He's updating the scoreboard himself. I've seen a few players do that in singles. It's Bit of a mental thing, especially getting off that 0.
Started here by Lee.
I must admit, I'm one of them in singles.
I do it regardless whether it's the first end or the last end. I just think it's good.
Yeah.
Make sure I'm aware of what the score is.
Yeah, correct.
I've had some situations where the markers balls it up, and we thank all their volunteers and the markers helping us out, but sometimes it can happen.
Oh, that's human.
And so, yeah, I do it like that just to make sure.
I know he's probably listening right now, but I remember T-Bone doing something similar and messing scores up in Vic Open, but more to the point where he thought he just had to get 15 to qualify for his section. He actually needed 19.
Oh, really?
And he got to 15 and just sort of breezed a couple of ends and then realised after
Oh, no.
he messed his maths up.
Boner.
You probably wanted to forget about that one, T-Bone, but sorry, mate. Bowls by Lee.
Yeah. The good thing about Lee's bowls so far, they've generally been on the line, not giving Ali Jack high bowls to sit or use.
We spoke about Ali's ability in previous games to sit bowls out. I like his line, Josh. He's right next to us, so I'm careful what I'm saying. Ooh. Just floating. I think Leo just, exactly what we mentioned, he won't want to be fattening this anymore, giving any wild bowls, although he's fairly wild on his line.
He fell out.
Yeah, the rollout wasn't favourable for him. Although Neil is signalling it is through.
There you go. I think he's got to play something similar to his last and just maybe back the weight off a little bit and fall into that head.
Yeah.
If he's happened to be a little wide with kind weight, he'll screw off it and come in as well of his own bowl. You can see that on the left-hand side of the screen. I would say there's probably too many holes to attack at this head, Jim.
It's not real wide either, is it? It's very unforgiving if he misses.
First part looks alright.
Yeah.
It's all on his speed now.
He's going to go close, Josh. He didn't really get a lot of turn down today.
The lady singles is tightened up very quickly here. Carla is now trailing 6-7 against Marilyn Stevenson.
Yeah, it's bang bang by Carla. 6 and 2 ends.
She's holding 2 good ones there as well. Lee comes down and adds another one.
That'll be
3
to Lee.
Score is 12-2. After 7 ends.
Yeah.
First to 25. First players game that is closest to the streaming rink, Jimmy, involves a Central Victorian pair that we've had a few people say we should be streaming here that rink because of the skipper's name, Graham Edwards, Big G as they call him. They reckon he's one of the finest components of the bowling arm, and he gets the bowl away super smooth. He had an amazing victory this morning over probably one of the more fancied pairs in this competition in Matty Flapper and Peter Lowe.
Mm-hmm.
And they've started reasonably well here in their match.
Ollie just running into Lee and pushing him closer. He shakes his head at that.
So Lee comes in.
Oh, mate, he's relentless.
Carla picks up another 3 next door.
She leads 9-7 now. It's 9 in 3 and she scored. Right, Ali flipping over.
He's looking close with his line. It's
Yeah.
all in his speed now.
Wants to hurry. Gonna want to hurry. Oh,
It's
gosh,
close for shot.
close.
1 to Lee still.
His reactions are funny, Lee, when he asks the question.
He's switched over in the backhand.
Yeah,
He's
he
awfully
can
close to
drop.
getting a bit of jack movement here. Ooh.
Bowl high from nailing a great trail.
He's switched over in the backhand.
After
He's
doing
awfully
too
close to
much
getting a bit of
different
jack
here,
movement
Ali.
here. Ooh.
Had a couple of bowls of pace in, that's all. It's looking okay. Probably, what's the hurry again?
Lee looking to do something similar to his last, I reckon.
Yeah, I agree. Bit wide. Maybe. Is it fractionally worried about bringing Ali's last ball in? Maybe.
Do you think, like, the Ellie's backhand, which is the right-hand side of the rink, as the way we're looking at the screen at the moment, if Ellie played his backhand to try and get Lee's closest bowl and get the other one as well, and if he's got chances through his own short ones?
Yeah, he could. I think that's what he's going to do as well, mate. It's percentage bowls. Reaching up. Bit wide. He looks pretty content as he walks past us. He's going about his business pretty relentlessly and pretty comfortably at the moment. Takes the 1, 13-2 he leads now in this one. Here's a question for you without notice.
Okay. This will be good.
Who do you think between Ali and Lee has more state and above titles?
Do they have state titles in New Zealand? I'll answer your question. I'll answer your question with another question. Honestly, 50-50. That's sitting on the fence for you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how the New Zealand system works, to be honest. So, and then probably since Ali's been over, he's probably won a couple anyway. In our state system, when we fact-checked his record the other day, when I think he played his first mixed pairs match.
Good bowl by Ali.
We're talking about Asia Pacific titles. There was world titles he's won, World Cups. So he's won a lot.
Mm.
Let's just say both of them have a very good bowls resume.
The only reason I think it's close, without knowing the titles he's won in New Zealand, Ali, is he's played more international bowls than what Lee's played.
It's 4 to Carla next door.
Oh wow, she's found her straps.
Ali comes down.
Yeah.
Handy bowl there.
You start in there.
Carla will now be leading 13-7. She's hitting second, third and fourth gears now.
Sure is. Yeah, a couple of people commenting about the New Zealand system.
I reckon Ellie would want to try and get to this jack first before Lee gets there.
Yeah.
He needs to hurry. I wouldn't be surprised here if Lee doesn't look for the shot bowl of Ellie or the jack. He can get both bowls.
Yeah, if he gets the bowl, just skirts the jack, gets the bowl, he'll pretty much probably get the back one as well.
Mm-hmm. And if he gets the jack, he might roll with it. It could kill, if he's on that high side. He's playing backhand, so I guess he's looking just to turn one of his own over there. Bit of promotion.
Sticks a bit wide though. Ali can just arrive.
Yep.
Jack's fine. His own bowl's probably fine as well. Yeah,
He's very close here.
He's close. This might help him. Oh.
Good bowl.
Great bowl. I think it's gone 1 for 1, but fantastic effort.
Only needed to be, what, quarter of an inch?
Yeah.
It's 1 to Ali. Takes the score 13-3. Good starter by Ali. He's come up a little higher this time with a mat. Jimmy?
Yeah, yes, mate. Trying to be quiet because we're only about 3 metres away from us.
We'll be whispering commentators, Jimmy.
Yeah. I've got to be honest. I'm scared of both of Lee and Ali, so I don't want to get my head ripped off.
Hashtag harden up, Jimmy. As long as we don't talk in their backswing.
Yeah. lays down. Does.
That's a good bowl.
Great bowl, Ali. I'll say that one loud. Aggression by Lee. Oh. Had a bowl under. Aggression by Lee. Very close. Ali. Murphy boys are 10-1 down at the moment. Sarah.
Good bowl there by Ali.
Yeah, he's holding 3.
Still holes there.
Marilyn picked up the last, then Lee going again. Oh, okay, now goes the other side. He's missed by a bowl either side. Ali holding 3.
I did say there was holes there still. This is a big chance for Ali.
Marilyn picked up the last, then Lee going. What will he do?
Draw another. Well, actually, I forgot he had one more to come.
Aye.
Hey, mate. You've made some blues too.
Got one left-hander's forehand wrong, and
No, there's more than that. Far more than that.
when we come up with this blooper reel after the state champs week is finished, mate.
There's only one blooper. It's a worthy blooper. It's Hall of Fame blooper stuff, but it's just the one.
All right, will he go again?
Wow. If he gets the middle, he's right.
He's had one bowl miss either side.
He's going again, I reckon.
He's not going to be happy about
He sideswiped his own.
that. Is incredibly unlucky to get over. He's saying that there. It's 3-3.
13-6 to Lee.
That was very stiff.
Some other pair scores. Gippsland is playing Sandbelt. I think Jimmy read that score before, but it's 10-1 in favour of Gippsland. Metro West is playing Northern Gateway. 8-3 after 6. We'll get some other scores once a couple of guys move behind their heads. Central Victoria is playing Mornington Peninsula, and Central Victoria is leading 4-1 after 4. And Strzelecki is playing Bendigo Campaspe, and Strzelecki is leading 3-1 after 2. Surely there'll be a score update soon. Good starter here by Lee.
Yeah, Ali was a bit upset. With his first. So try and correct. Got that boulder land delays. Slightly on the side. We'll go fairly close here, I think.
Carla's played 3 bowls here and then...
Oh, Jesus.
Just saying on the rink next door, Carla's got 3 within a foot here and Marilyn's about to play her last bowl.
But the pair of them are getting some
she makes contact, probably cuts it back to 1. Lee's not far away here.
Yeah, he's flipped over. Again, draws very well.
Good change.
Hasn't created too much of a target.
Ellie's gone.
Yeah, Honey's going to draw.
Close. Great
Gets
hit.
the kill. Gets the kill.
Close. In the ladies' champion final next door, Carla picks up another 2. Score would be 15 to 8 or 9. I'll clarify that in a second. $15.8 it is. Started by Ali. John, personally, when someone kills the end, you've asked the question around whether you take the bowls in the other end or restart the end that you just started. Generally, for me, this could be called lazy, but if I've most of my bowls down the other end, I'm just going down to start from the other end if possible. But I do see where some bowlers like going back and restarting again from that same end. Oh, it's a good bowl there by Ali. He was looking to probably just turn it around the corner and Jack sort of jammed. Positivity from Lee. And he's got the shot bowl. That might go back to someone's theory before when you say when you got to put the driver away some days. Well, Lee actually backed the speed off then and played more 3/4 pace, and he nailed that shot bowl first hit.
Take a bowl by Lee then.
Yeah, I was just saying, someone was talking about when you're having a bad day, you leave the driver in the bag. Well, Lee basically did that. He went 3/4 pace with his last one instead of going hard. And Ellie's,
Shout out to a good mate of mine and Josh's. T-Bone just got engaged. Congrats, brother.
well done, T-Bone. Lee's currently
10 for 3.
to 3.
16. 6.
Hurts some of the good work He's done the last 2 or 3 ends.
Yeah, that'll hurt him, that one. Carla picking up another one next door.
Could be 2.
Yeah, it might be more. Certainly the one.
Lee's gone back to these longer ends. He predominantly plays.
Leeds pretty good there.
Score update as we're going across the green.
Did you say how many Carla got then?
I didn't, sorry, no. But Gippsland is currently leading Sandbelt 12-1 after 7. Bendigo Campaspe 7-5 up after 6. They've scored the last couple ends.
It's Strzelecki.
Against Strzelecki. Metro West is leading Northern Gateway 10-3 after 6. And Central Victoria is leading Mornington Peninsula 4-2 after 5. That's all the men's pairs quarterfinals. And Carla is leading 15-8, and she either scored a single or 2, we believe.
John's gone on us and gone 18-8, so I don't know. Maybe he's seen the signal from the marker across the stream. Could have been 3. She had another 2 sitting next to Marilyn, so we'll keep an eye on that.
We're paying attention elsewhere then.
Ali needs to run down hard here.
Jack ends up about 3 or 4 rinks away there. Mick Coram played a big drive.
He's one of the good guys as well.
Lee reasonably close here. Just going to travel a little behind the Jack. But it's going to count.
Yup, good home. He's just not getting down again. Opportunity for Lee to increase the pressure here. John saying he did see the marker signal. Good spot, mate.
Yeah, another one here for Lee too.
Yeah, good bowls.
That's 3.
He'll be looking to sit this alley.
Yeah, he needs to get one in there.
Yeah, he doesn't want to drop a 3 here. Straight to Lee.
Three to Lee.
Yeah, 19-9.
19-6.
Yeah, Ben, if you jump onto the Bowlswick website, mate, hit the events tab. Underneath there, it'll say fixtures and results. Or you can even go to the state champions part under the Champions Week under the events tab. There's a link to the Bowlslink draw there. You'll see names of the players representing their regions.
We are on, what's this, day 6? Tuesday. Day 6 of about 8.
Yeah. And
We've got the completion of the Men's pairs and triples and ladies pairs and triples.
John flicking a link in the chat, thanks mate. Jared Davies is 10-3 down at the moment.
He's holding a couple in his head.
Yeah, Pidge is going big against him. Gets a couple out.
Of his own.
25 in this one, Dermot, so at least 6 away.
No worries, Timmy Slater, good mate of mine. You remember yesterday he sent an email and I was like, I haven't seen an email from Slats. Went back and looked at my inbox, there was one there.
Yeah, I've been pushing for you to do some work this week, man.
Please. I think Carla's got another 2 there.
Yep.
Two were pulled out so far.
Lee gets the
A bowl by
try.
Lee.
Lee holding a pretty good 2. Ali's close here though. Ali's close. He's close. Great bowl, Ali.
Great bowl.
Dead draws it. Superb.
Carla gets 3, so judging by what Johnny said before, close, she'll probably be leading 21-8 at this stage. As Lee comes up to the head, has a look. Asks the marker to come up. When you haven't played your third bowl, you must ask the marker first.
You've had one say no?
Beg pardon?
You've had one say no?
Nope. Unfortunately, we won't be able to move the cameras to any other rinks once this one's finished, guys.
I'd love to. But if I moved it there, someone would want it moved to rink 9. Someone else would want it.
Oh, it's not that easy to move either. Our technician would have to get up and do a stack of work too.
He's doing a good job all week.
He's done an awesome, Brad. It's awfully close. He's having a good hard look at it.
Late. Yeah.
He's making it hard for Ali to get another one in there.
What do you think Ali will do? I think he'll stay in the same hand, try and draw. Get to the back one at least, just get inside
He's
it.
got the bowl in his hand. No, he's gone back in. Yeah, it's probably the right call, Jim.
Yeah, just needs the hurry. Not gonna.
He's got the backers, which gives him a bit of protection, Ali. But do you think Lee might try and turn his touch? If you look at the screen there, you can see Ali's shot bowl, and then Lee's touch is just short of the jack. If he turns it over twice,
Yeah. Even if he turns through that a couple more times, gets to Ali's bowl, clips it out the head. I think that's what he'd be looking.
he's got it backhand in his hand.
Come on. Someone just moving in the distance.
We sound like broken records in that space.
Honestly, mate, drives me insane. I'm just going to rope the areas off from. Ridiculous.
Not sure he's hanging up enough. Probably lacks speed, really.
Ali will want to get just round his own and get back down, but probably a bit too pacey for that. Fair effort. He'll take one,
Gets one.
19-7. Yep.
Yes,
Needs to put a run of ends together.
he does. The longest run he's had is just the 2 ends in a row.
Oh, Matt's coming right up, Josh. It's a big change in tactic by Ali. He said he needs to probably put a few ends together in a row. Build some pressure. Fair start. How's Lee gone here?
Just coming now. Speed's exceptional again. Yeah, draw shot.
I'll get Ali changing his hand. Maybe short with this one.
Lee's swing over, try and get to Jack himself first.
Just picking up a leaf. Couple.
Helping out Tonks with the morning.
He's going to go close here, Josh. Got a drop.
Good home.
Wanted the jack, but Ali should drop more with the bowls.
Oh, he's close here. Great
all of
bowl.
it. Yeah, good bowl, Ali. But gets a stiff result. Kicks the jack to Lee's. As you can see, he's just kicked that jack straight to Lee's. Ball, still one down.
I'm actually surprised when he switched over. He's got every chance of knocking Ellie's over there. I mean, he's playing that well. He probably won't, but
He's definitely... Yeah. He's definitely looking to City.
at least Ellie's having a laugh still.
Yeah. Big smile on his face then. You can see on the rink next door, Carla's picked up another one. So she leads 22-8. Ali looking for bowl or jack here.
He's close.
Get down.
Oh,
Sinks to his haunches there, looks at the ground. He's definitely feeling some frustration. Lee misses out. I'm getting a second in there, but I'll move to 20. 27 the way of Lee.
give you some score updates across the green in the men's pairs quarterfinals. Central Victoria is playing Mornington Peninsula, and Central Victoria is leading 4-3 after 6. Metro West is playing Northern Gateway, and Metro West is leading 10-4 after 8. Bendigo Campaspe is playing Strzelecki, and Strzelecki is leading 8-7 on 7. And lastly, Gippsland is playing Sandbelt, and Gippsland is leading 12-5 on 7. So Lee goes back to his pit to pit.
Yep, fair start by Lee. Good reply by Ali. Wants to go hurry. Yeah, gets the hurry.
Good starter.
Gets the shot.
Is there one more to go on the score, or is it? That's all right. In case you missed it.
Just trying to get past his own or nudge into his own. I think he's a bit high and wide.
Ali's close to adding there.
Does.
Yeah, good bowl. Anything else Ali can do to change the game up, do you think, Jimmy?
I think he's just got to have some patience. He's had a few close calls and they haven't quite gone his way.
String a couple together and see what happens?
I think just brick by brick, try and build it back. Lee's probably just gives up though.
That'll be second. Yeah, Ali's got one still.
Marilyn picks up one against Carla on the rink next door, I think. Just wait for the marker to signal.
Yeah, Carla trailed the jack to Maryland's bowl. What do you reckon Lee's looking at here?
He could go on his backhand to sit the shot bowl of Ali. There's room there. Or it's very similar to his last and just trying to roll it in on the forehand. I don't think... I think they're both the same percentage type of shot.
Gonna play backhand?
Yeah, I look to get to that bowl of Ali's then.
Yep.
Or even try and push and get the split for to get them both out on the side.
Inside edge gets onto the jack. It's 2 or 3.
Yeah, that's what he's going for.
Wants to clear the first one of Ali's.
Or get through the jack with it. What did he say then? He got Ali laughing. Saying it turned on him. I'm pretty sure it's fairly straight.
Good chance for Ali to make 2 here.
Wants to hurry though. Not gonna happen. 28 Lee leads. Carla on the other rink in the women's final leads 22-9. See it on the scoreboard there. Got at similar paces these games.
Yeah, at this stage. And she's holding 2. She might be a sniff to go out this end. Your legs cold, Jim?
Nah, mate.
They're not cold.
Hard as steel.
Keep telling yourself that, mate.
Can he collect? Can.
Yeah, great starter.
Oh, Wowley.
Carla currently holding match next door against Marilyn Stevenson, and Marilyn's about to play her last bowl for this end.
I'll let you know how it goes.
Another handy bowl here by Ali. It'll definitely be counting.
Yeah, good balls, Barley. Marilyn. Don't know. She might have cut one or two.
Might have cut
out.
the short one out.
Lee
Yeah.
getting second shot. Drawing. Giving himself options as well.
Carla will probably just play something similar to her last. Turn her own over. If she passes, she's going to be in the count.
Ali just going to want to hold on.
I reckon Lee's going to change the forehand here.
Marker indicating 1 and a measure to Ali. Carla short with her. So based on the fact she played it, she's not going to check out at this end. Lee coming on the forehand.
Just got to hang a bit longer for him to the shot bowl. Carlos arcs for the measure.
Carla wins the measure, as you can see in the top right corner. Wins the game.
25-9.
Carla is our women's champion, a champion winner. Back to back.
Yep.
What's Lee looking for here?
I reckon he's going to play something similar, Jim. If he splits, gets underneath the last one at Ali's, he's a chance to turn the jack around the corner, lands the shot bowl with the same weight. He's going to go close for shot.
Where'd he go?
He seems to be a very similar line to his last.
Yeah, I think he's slightly higher up. Bowl just finishing on him.
One to Ali.
Yep. Scores around the doors. 13-5 to Gippsland over Sandbelt. Someone's in the way of the Bendigo and Strzelecki scoreboard.
The umpire is.
Get out of the way, Mark. 10-7 at Metro West against Northern Gateway. 6-4 to Mornington
I
Peninsula.
don't think the score's changed, Jimmy, because I still see 7 ends on the Bendigo Campaspe one, and it was last time it was 7 ends. It was 8-7 in favour of Strzelecki against Bendigo Campaspe.
Yeah, another fair start by Ali. Good start.
Needs a build on this. Get a few of these going like this.
Lee going the early aggression. Missing.
Close again by Ali. Probably better.
Oh, sensational. What a good ball.
Close again by Ali. Probably better.
Oh, sensational. Lee running the aggression in. I don't mind his line, Josh.
He's awfully close to getting down for second shot.
Yeah, gets there for second. Will that change Ali's hand, do you think?
Yes.
It does. Just ducking under his pace was amazing. Ali's almost in the commentary booth with us here. I'll get him in for mid-game chat, Josh. Will he have a look at for Lee's bowl?
Yeah, I think there's a chance there. Or if he plays forehand, like these two options, play the forehand, try and jam the jack, and it'll probably go around the corner to where two of his bowls are. Or he plays his backhand, which is on the right end of the screen, get through the bowl solid, make 4.
Judging by the way he had a look, I think he'll have a look for Lee's bowl. Here he is.
He's not far away.
Ali, oh, gotta hold.
That'll do for 2.
Oh, got to hold. Holding 2. Lakers down.
I'll
Have a
go
bit
for
of a
2.
look. Lee coming on his forehand. So there he goes. Looking to get into the park. Yeah, he's going under early. 2 to Ali. Starting to build a head of steam now. 3 ends in a row. 4 shots. 4 of the last 5 ends as well. He probably needs a couple more to really force his way back in. He's starting to get his front 2 bowls working well, which is key. Yeah, looks okay for a start here as well, Ali. He's getting his lead bowls working, which is the reason for his little resurgence the last couple of ends. Lee's gone early aggression a couple of times, so it'll be interesting to see if he goes again. Don't think he is. This time though. Just under. Josh, I reckon the pace of the green's just dropping off.
Yeah, well, it was always going to happen, wasn't it? You know.
Yeah.
Alex played a couple good bowls there.
Yeah, he's starting to get his front bowls working for him.
String a couple more ends here, and all of a sudden there's a bit of pressure coming back at Lee. I reckon he might be reasonably firmy, just quietly.
Yep. Oh, close.
He's got the jack. I think it stayed in. And that?
Out. Yeah, he's out. Out by 6 inches or so. Bring the bowls back, replay this one. Temperature just dropping, Neil putting a jacket on.
Yeah. The legs are a bit cold, Jim. I'm not going to lie.
Jeff, I've got no idea, I've got to be honest, mate. Brad, what cameras do we use? What cameras do we use?
Good question for one of the viewers at home. Wants to know what sort of cameras we use.
Bird dog. There you go.
Bird
Or,
dog. That's
as Josh would call it. Kangaroo rabbit.
No, I know I'm getting stuff mixed up. Cameras are throwing me out.
Yeah. Chairs don't bother me, Brenda. I'm not going anywhere.
This game goes for a while. We know we've got a good one. Another handy bowl here by Lee. Couple.
Yeah, bit of pressure back on Ali now.
Ali really can't afford to drop a multiple here.
Needs to hurry. Needs to hurry. Needs to hurry. Goes close. Did Neil signal then?
I didn't see it.
It's gone close to shot Ali, but camera angles are always slightly deceiving.
Could be.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the camera, I think he is, but
Lee wants to get to his own ear. If he touches it,
yeah, he's it's very close.
Ali would be looking just something similar. He has to get to his own, turn it over to make short shot.
Yeah, correct.
And if he
100%.
sits next to it, he's probably, protect a little bit of protection with another bowl in the head. It's close.
Yeah, he's close to doing what he wants to do. He wants to get under, he said. Oh, well, he's probably definitely won. I don't know. I don't think it. Oh, he might change Lee's hand, maybe. Sorry, I'm quiet as he walks past the commentary booth. Lee's using dynamics. John.
So he could potentially be attacking and look to run at those bowls. He could turn over and just turn his close to shot bowl over a couple of times.
See how he lines up. No, he's sticking on his backhand.
He's close. He might have jack.
Oh. Gets a bit of everything. And
He's
probably
definitely
goes
one down.
Probably goes one, maybe two down. Literally got a bit of everything then.
He's close.
I thought for half a
he might
second
have
he
jack
was-
getting through to the jack
Yeah.
clean.
Oh.
One
Slowly, slowly.
run of 4 ends in a row there.
5 of the last 6. Starting to build. And you know what? He's going about it quite quietly as well, Ali. There's no
Well-
real emotion in the game. He's
If he gets the next 13 singles in a row, he's a chance, like...
yeah. Yeah, I agree, Patrick. It's a tense one, this. I feel if there's a number comes in it for Ali pretty soon, it's game on for
Oh,
all,
yeah, for sure.
all money. Just dropping a bit short, a bit disappointed with himself there. He's been getting his lead ball going fairly well. Brad Lancaster's bowled a good one down there, getting some good support from the crowd.
Oh, yeah, the Lindno boys are sitting over there.
They're my favourite, the Lindeno. Boys from Lindeno and the triples. Got up over Eastern Ranges over Maisie today. Oh, great bowl by Lee. Punishes that short lead bowl of Ali's. All on his pace. He's not put it in though. He's going to be disappointed with that.
I reckon they must have got a huge number of the Gippy boys then.
A few being kicked out.
Oh, yeah. There's been a lot kicked out. As Lee makes another.
5.
That game was already in their favour with the scoreline. It's only going to extend. Be now 18-6.
Bendigo Campaspe lead Strunslecky 12-8. Metro West lead Northern Gateway 11-7. And Mornington Peninsula lead Central Vic 6-4. Ali.
Got one out.
Yep.
So he just whacks another one in there.
This could be a big end here, Josh.
So he just whacks another one in there.
Ali's going to really need to do something here. It's a big bowl for him.
And he's got weight here to hold past his own or through it.
Puts his hand up and says sorry. 18-6 on Brad Lancaster's rink. In their favour. So it's 1 to Ali.
Yeah, there's still chances here for Lee. I would have thought he might have a couple seconds here.
Yeah.
Depends if he wants to play that sort of shot.
He's definitely got 1 second, which is sort of just off camera to the bottom right. Or as we look at it now on the screen.
On the left-hand side, yep. And there's 2 short bowls that he were shot. I reckon one of them is at least a second.
Could be a big score if he gets this bowl of Ali's. Right, he's having a look for it. Any good?
Another one for Ali.
Slowly.
20.
13.
13.
Right, he's having a look for it. Any good? Good start by Ali. Be happy with that. Many of he's been critical. He wouldn't want it higher the jack, but
What was that, sorry?
I said if he was being critical of himself, he probably wouldn't go and place it higher the jack right there.
No.
For this exact reason. Ali will flip his hand now and look to do the same.
No,
Back to Lee.
I think he's going firm.
There he is. Any good?
Yeah, he's not far
he's
away.
Close. Got the bowl more than Jack, I feel. Goes with it.
Dead
Out of
end.
bounds.
Let's replay it. Score updates on the 4 quarterfinals of the men's pairs. 6-5 Mornington Peninsula leading Central Victoria after 9 ends. Metro West is leading Northern Gateway 11-8 after 12. Bendigo Campaspe is leading Strzelecki 12-8 after 9. And as we mentioned just before, Gippsland leading Sandbelt 18-6 after 10.
Alright, see if Ali can dot it back on. Yeah, the pace. I'm a bit short. Room for Lee, no. See if he can jump in. He often has.
Good starter.
Yep. Serviceable. Ali just looking to correct, slightly narrow himself and put a foot or two in. Sure. See a shake of his head at the back there, Ali. He's not overly happy with them. 2 lead bowls of his own.
Lee adds another. He's reasonably relentless, isn't he? You can't afford to have a couple of bowls off the way he's playing at the moment.
Ali's going to attack this. Does. Close. Close to bare jack.
Well, he takes Lee's back bowl out, gets a bit of jack.
So Lee's wasn't a touch will come out. You'll see the markers go over the bowl and jack now. Fair distance between them.
A little stiff not to get it going back a bit more with his bowl.
So they'll both try and draw out wide.
Yeah.
To the jack. Lee goes almost as good as you can get. Would you agree?
It's pretty handy, Jim. Barbara, we play first to 25 here in Victoria for our champion and champions and our state singles. And Brenda Numbers asks us a question whether what you preferred for you guys, draw short in the eye or behind. I don't mind hiding the jack if I could have my preference.
I don't think I'm good enough to have a preference. I'll take either.
Bowl here from big bowl here from Ellie.
Yup. He's going to go close, Josh.
Yeah, needs to run a little more. Just a bit shy, so Lee will still have shot.
Just got to repeat the dose. Don't think he does. Oh look, he'll move to within a score of getting the win in this one.
21-13, yeah. And look, he'll change length up again.
Back to these traditional tee to tee.
Someone moving me on the head. Again.
Who was that then? I didn't see.
The guy with the hat on. He did stop.
He's the Clayton player. Dave Ashby.
No. Guy in front of the shed. Now he's moving.
Yeah. Start by Lee.
Yeah.
I reckon people should move behind the head through more often. Every time he steps back, takes an extra 10 seconds, gets a bit grumpy. He always nails the next ball.
Ellie's attacking early.
How'd he go? How'd he go? Ooh,
Just high.
God. Just missed high. Going like a rabid kangaroo, wouldn't you, JT? To sort him out.
Yeah, I'm sure they're all scared of me too.
Alright, let's see if Ali goes again. Ooh.
I reckon he will.
Yeah, I do know. Neither are touches, no.
No.
Can almost reset the end if he clips the ball. Oh, how'd he go?
Close.
Close. Oh, yeah, good result.
Lee draws another one.
Bowl or jack for Ali.
Yeah. Just that positive draw weight.
Needs to start swooping. Is Ali close? Good.
Good to a bowl.
Ali, come and have a look. Start swooping. Is Ali close? Good.
Good to a bowl.
He goes back to play shot. Not many updates on the scoreboards across the rinks, to be honest. Still 18-6 on the Gippsland Sandbelt game to Gibby. 12-10 to Bendigo against Strzelecki. 11-8 Metro West against Northern Gateway, and 7-5 Mornington Peninsula Central Vic. Obviously waiting on the players to update their own scoreboards. Alright, Lee is a bit narrow for me. I don't know if he gets third shot though. If he does, it will change Ali's shot, I think. I think there's options on the forehand to sit Lee's, stay, possibly push it out if Ali's third. If Lee's third, he can come the other way. How'd he go? Sort of half watching it. Oh, Ali. Oh, close. Just grabs the one. 21-14. Still a lot of life left in this game. Change of tactic for Ali. He had been bringing the mat slightly up in his most recent run of ends. He's keeping it fairly back there and bowling a shorter jack. Got to get these front two bowls working for him again. Gets this first one going well. Great bowl. Yeah, Lee with a fair reply. Just drifting around the back. Slightly quicker. Ali will look to go again. Needs to start building the ends together again. He's 6 of the last 7 ends. He's dropping short with this. Not a bad shout, John. The wind has completely gone, to be honest. The flag's straight down, and we did have a bit of wind this way earlier, but it has completely gone now. Ali's still holding one. Might see him change over here with a bit of traffic there. She does. He's asking it to hurry. Yeah, he gets in for a couple. Oh, he sprayed this. Anything can happen here, Josh.
Uh-oh, mayday. No, Nate, he's using his Evos.
ABT Evos. Oof, anything could happen there. Neil smile of the marker indicates one of the measures, so he's might have cut one out with that ball that moved across the head.
Line's looking good. All in his speed now.
Yeah. He's looking at land. He might want to land Lee's. Shouting stop as he walked past the commentary bit. Lee asking Neil to have a good look. He said he thinks it's only one. So Lee will come down and have a look.
Lee's having a good look here. It's a pretty pivotal moment of the match. Lee's had a bit of momentum of late, so Lee's trying to change that. Playing with a bit of weight. Looking to get down to the shot bowl. He's obviously favouring, he's got second. Wonder Lee. Good bowl there. Backed his eye. Had second shot and took the shot bowl out. Score is now 22-14 in favour of Lee. Some scores around the green. Gippsland leading Sandbelt 18-6 after 10. That scoreboard hasn't been updated for a little bit. Bendigo Campaspe leading Strzelecki 12-10 on 11. Mornington Peninsula leading Central Vic 10-5 on 11. And Metro West leading Northern Gateway 11-8 on 12. So the first bowl goes down there. It's nice and weight. Starter here by Ali. Very good bowl. Lee just needs to run a little more and he'll be close for shot. Ali swings over to his full hand. Good speed bowl. Lee got one last in, Jimmy, as he
Yeah.
rejoined me. He backed his eye of having second shot and took the shot bowl out.
Yeah, right. It's close here. It's close.
He's looking to get to that bowl of alleys and turn it.
Turns it behind. Ali's still holding one. Short on this one.
What I've admired about Ali in this match, obviously the start didn't go to plan for him, but I've liked how he's grinded it out, you know.
Yeah, 100%. Especially when he started driving quite wildly, quite early, but he's regrouped almost, hasn't he? He's
Yep.
played 2 games.
And it's not all doom and gloom still. He's, whilst Lee hasn't hit 25 yet, he's still a chance.
Mate, there's still life in this game, I've got no doubt. Someone like Ali can pick up multiples quite quickly.
He's capable, very capable.
Oh, can he work off this? Yes.
Definitely shot.
Oh, can he work off this? Just thought he was going to turn and not get it.
Definitely
there.
shot. Ali probably can't really attack. If he happened to split the gap between the jack and the shot pole and fucked his own out, he'd be shaking hands, yeah. So I think he's just got to try and draw up to it. Happen to touch a little bit, make 2. Sit the shot pole. Saying that he's playing backhand at the moment. Well, he's got it in his hand like a backhand.
I think he is attacking, Josh. He's going to want to hope he doesn't clip his own out. Should be pretty safe coming this hand. Can he?
Didn't need the touch.
One more, I think, to Lee.
Takes his score to 23. 14. We've played 23 ends. Oh, much warmer now, Lee. Jim.
I'm not surprised, mate. Lee requires 2 to take the title. And this one?
Someone disturbing Lee off to the side there.
Talking, I think. Yeah, good start by Lee. Just grinding his way there.
I think Ellie's going firm early.
How'd he go?
Got to hang on for the
Yeah,
jack.
needs to hang.
Yeah, just touch it there. One more. Nino. Come on, mate. You're close there, buddy. Come on. Float it by me, Nino. What a shot, mate. What a shot, buddy.
It won't make Ellie go any soft, I wouldn't have thought.
No. Nope. Might make him flip the hand though.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I like this
Yeah,
one.
you
Yeah,
might
I
have
like
Jack
this
in the
one.
pity. Oh, Daddy.
No, that didn't. See if he does the thing with the two balls. No.
What's that? Oh, no.
Here he goes.
Here he goes. The party trick.
Just missed it off camera, Ali. Picked two bowls up in one hand and bowls them both at the same time.
We're only just losing, mate.
Still a fair few people around watching this. And the other 4 pairs games going on.
Yeah, it's the best crowd we've had all night, I think. The days are starting to blur in the one, I've got to be honest. Fair start. Yeah, Ali, good reply. Oh, I got to finish. Don't think. Oh, it's hard to tell. Not gonna guess.
Lee switched over to his forehand.
Sure, Ali's bowl's in the way.
Well, he doesn't want to turn in for shot, does he?
Keeps the same pace and collects. He's looking good. And that is almost what he does.
What about there, buddy? No, they're here. You want this? Very good. One down is good, mate. Very good, mate. That's a good shot.
Just got some swinging to do here. Goes close. They're all enjoyable, Brendo. Yours was good fun one last night.
I think my favourite, and I'm happy to declare from a streaming perspective, I didn't mind the seesawing of the men's fours final.
But look, they're all enjoyable.
Yep.
We love calling these games. Love being this close to high quality bowls.
Lee's awfully close again.
If he drops, oh my god. A fun one was also the mixed pairs semi. Ali and Kelly
Oh,
against
with Nino and Judy.
Nino and Judy.
Good finish.
Where Nino played a shot very similar to that, where he touched the jack and didn't move it in the extra end. Please breathe.
He's probably currently holding match at this stage. Would you believe, Jim?
I don't know. To be honest, I don't know if Ali's last bowler's close to shot.
Oh, you mean the second to last bowl? His last bowl went around the
Yeah,
back.
sorry, yeah. I mean, Lee has to make the smallest of corrections and he gets his trail, and Ali's in a world of pain.
I think he's played it better this time.
He's gone the other way. He's gone the other way. He's got the shot, but... Yeah, that is the one for Lee. I feel his frustration here, Lee,
He's played it better
I
this
felt
time.
he was on almost identical lines to his last two, which one
Gone
of
the
them
other way.
He's got just skirted the edge of the jack. The other one did
less-
touch the jack as
Less
it
weight
went
though,
past.
so he's naturally going to drop under.
That just went under.
I reckon Ali goes hard here and looks to clear all of them out, and with his own back one.
Risky though. Let's go in. Should be fun. There we go in. Ali.
Got to
Got to
get
drop,
down.
got to drop, got to drop. Doesn't. Take Lee within one of the title. If you could hear that from Lee's walk past, he said he's 90% sure he's won only, but he would like to have a look. Oh, it's close.
So we're actually measuring potentially for 2 and match.
They're on by Bobby Carlson. Maybe a few people holding their breath now.
Score is currently 23-14. One has been taken out for Lee. And if he happens to win this measure, he'll be 2021 Victorian State champion winner.
Bob's getting on the laser measure, Josh.
No, each to their own. Everyone's entitled to use whatever measure. It's a new device people like using. Bob's a great ITO.
Correct. A laser measure finish, possibly. If Lee's got the shot here, out of this, he will make 2 and win. See the... It's quite good in the dark, actually. You can quite clearly
you can
see the red, yeah. Still think it's going to burn a hole in the bowl, but... Now, if Bob's real good, he'll put it up to the camera to show that... Here we go. This is tense, Josh. You're joking? Dead heat. Wow.
Well, that's only one to lead then.
Dead heat.
24-14.
That's crazy.
Well, technically, Ali had 2 chances then to stay in the match. Because dead heat works for him as well. So it's 24-14 after 24 ends.
high drama. Lee needing one. But we also have Ali more than capable of still fighting in this.
What's the furthest you ever been down in a match, Jim, and come back and won?
Right, you know what? It would have been in my Crown Green bowling days.
Yep. Do tell more.
I'm trying to think. I think I've been 16 zip down and come back and won. It's first to 21 in Crown Green. I remember I used to play county, which is sort of version of state.
Yep.
In a semi-final, I was 16-9 down, and we were very close on the overall. And I ran out from 9 to 21 and won 21-16, and we won the game by 2 overall.
Nice.
That was good. What about your semi-final? I was 16-9 down, and we were very close on the overall. And I ran out from 9.
In a semi-final of a club singles, I was 24-5 down and won 25-24.
Jesus.
Guy I played against, the tension just built.
Probably no longer plays bowls.
Unfortunately, he's passed away, but
Oh, God.
no, he's a good bloke. Cole Close, guy I used to play a lot of bowls with back in the day. Yeah, he just got even more uptight and uptight as the closer I got. Unfortunately for him, and somehow pulled out a miracle. There's been some big come from behind victories over the years.
Yeah. Ali wants the inside of this, not the outside. Gets it fat, so it's not the end of the world for him. If he got the outside, he'd have got pretty grumpy quick.
Robert Day, that's not a bad comeback. Was 18-1 down in Pennant, got up to win 22-21.
How long have we been playing, Josh? I don't know.
I don't recall what time we started. It was around...
It's around 3:45, I think. What do we know? Yeah, a couple hours just over. I was so engrossed in the start of this, I weren't even thinking of that.
No, we did get the presentation done for the novice singles and get out here and start, basically.
Ali's still holding one. He's going to look to get inside. He's on the left as we look at it.
Swooping
Yeah,
now.
he's coming.
Here it comes.
All on his pace. Yeah, good bowl. Holds a couple.
Lee looked to get down the backhand, set the bowls, turn the jack. Do you think?
Yep, I do.
And he's made a limey. He's playing forehand.
If he gets to it, he'll kick the jack. Over. I think a few of us would have gone backhand, but
And he doesn't like it.
yeah, he said he dumped that one. Right, the door stays open for Ali.
Slightly ajar.
That's how we like it, just a little bit slightly ajar.
Now, if he can play the same bowl. Well, that's another way to answer that question too.
Yeah, I didn't see that. I didn't see that question. that way.
I actually looked at it the way you did, Jim. But yeah, they've both been playing for over 20 years.
He looks higher than his last. A bit pacier as well. Couple to Ali, 24-16. You know what? The ladies came off so about 45 minutes ago.
Oh, yeah.
Carlo and Marilyn, and I could see him standing around at the other side of the green not long after they'd finished, and we do all the presentations for the awards after, and I know Marilyn's got to drive up through Kangaroo Country to get to
Back to Chickamauga.
yeah, and Carla's got to drive to Sunbury, so I text someone, and I think Lee was on about 19, 20 then. I said this game has a lot of legs left if they need to go do their presentations.
Yeah.
And they did. And
I reckon that, I saw Carla walk out just before.
so it's a fair call. I felt it wasn't going to be a quick ending. It's proven to be as well. Yeah, good one by Ali, yeah. Good start. Do you think Leroy will do what Brad reckons and go Jack in the pit for the win?
Not yet. He back himself to draw this.
Yeah.
All on his speed now. Ellie's looking close again.
Wants the not Lee's.
Be cursing himself.
Yeah, I think that will change Lee's hand, do you reckon?
He's looking close
you'd
again.
have to say so.
What's the Carla Krasanik
not
was
Lee's.
our women's champion winner over Marilyn Stevenson.
She started a little slow and then just got this massive run on, didn't she, Jim?
Yeah, she went hard.
And Lee's sticking to his backhand.
Yeah, right. Fair effort. Yeah, he'll be looking to tap his own, wouldn't he? Do what he just did to leave it to himself.
Looks like a wide line.
Yeah, he's asking it to hope. Get back, it's just a bit quick.
Scores for the men's pairs quarterfinals. Gippsland is leading Sandbelt 23-6 after 12. Bendigo Campaspe is leading Strzelecki 13-12 after 14. Metro West is leading 14-9 over Northern Gateway after 15 ends. And Mornington Peninsula is leading Central Victoria 11-6 after 13. As Lee switches. He's got the right line to potentially get to his own. Or draw one.
That could be the winning bowl.
He's holding two.
Does he try and draw absolute, Josh? Or does he just smack and hope?
I'm thinking he's going smack and hope.
Lee currently holding game.
Ooh, he's hesitating.
Has he changed his mind on the mat there?
Yeah, I think he's going to go. He's still smacking.
Right, how'd he go? That'll be that. The winner of the 2020-21 men's champion of champions is Lee Schraner. It's huge. Great win. Good game. Thoroughly enjoyable.
2 great bowlers.
Number 7. Lee, do you want to come and say a couple of words? Yeah, we're going to get Lee over to come and say a couple of words. We'll let him go get his bowls, but number 7 before he heads up the road to New South Wales.
Yeah, he's been a phenomenal singles player for a long time. He's won multiple state titles in multiple states now.
Yeah.
And he's probably going to be looking to try and do it in New South Wales too at some stage.
Oh, yeah. They got some guns, but they better look out up there. And Lee coming up there in this form, he goes real good.
And all credit to Ali. He's played fantastic this whole week.
Correct. He's the mixed pairs.
State champion. He's still in the triples.
Still alive in the triples. That's right. A couple of his mates from Clayton. He was pretty close on in his triples today. He just got over the line at the end. Should we wait for Lee, or
It's up to you, Jimmy. You're in charge.
we'll see if he comes over? Yeah, he's heading over.
Yeah.
We'll get a couple of words
I'll
with
jump
Lee.
up. No, I'm just going to jump up. Go, Jimmy.
Do you want to give Lee this headset? Nah, it's all good. Just pop that headset on, Lee. Well done, mate. How does that feel?
Relieved. When you get out to a start like that,
Yeah.
you know Ellie's going to come, and once he found his runner lines, and then he started drawing really well as well.
Yeah.
I just don't have the runners to match it, so I just had to keep trying to stick him close.
Yeah, no, you were very consistent in that. We commented that on a few times, and we sort of thought Ali played almost 2 games in one. He went hard early and then sort of went back to his draw. What's it like when someone's driving against you that much? Do you just have to keep ignore it and stick to your own game?
I don't know what you can do. I suppose the important thing is to not try and play them at their own game, because there's no one better on backhand, forehand with all the different weights he plays. And I just stuck with my long ends gun, and when he changed his length, he actually found a really good line coming back this way, and I couldn't quite find it, and he started drawing really well. And then I thought, geez, if he gets drawing like this and keeps hitting his runners, I'm not safe at 12-3 or whatever I was. I'm thinking it's a long way to 25.
Hey, talk to me about how you've gone through these games. When we watched you against Reece earlier on, I made a comment, and I asked Brad. I said, you looked very intense and slightly more emotional than I've seen you before. Is it nerves leading into this being your last one, or what was it?
Oh, you could say nerves, but no.
Yeah.
No, for me it was about getting number 7.
Yeah.
Matching Basisto. I'm getting older and my ankle's not holding up too well, and probably the best thing that happened to me in a sideway was losing the other 2 first rounds meant that I could rest up.
Yeah.
It's 3 years since I broke it, and it's causing me a lot of pain in the cold weather.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, it's that them injuries sort of flare back up there. So yeah, you looked fairly happy and emotional again when you just took that win. Then, what does it mean, especially now you're heading up to hopefully warmer climate for you?
State events. I mean, doesn't matter how many you got.
Yeah.
It's about doing what you can at the time, and you never know which one's going to be your last. So, Champion of Champions is a very special event for me, with a couple of Australians and a Worlds.
Mm-hmm.
And to win a 7th state one is just, you just don't get sick of it, trust me.
Yeah, no, fair play, mate. Look, people are wrapped for you on the stream, and yeah, I'm wrapped for you too. Congratulations, buddy. Go and enjoy it. Go and have a smoke, go and have a drink, and we'll see you inside for a presentation shortly.
My week's done, so it's beer o'clock.
Congrats, mate.
Thanks,
Enjoy.
Jimmy.
See you, buddy. That's Lee Schraner, men's champion winner. We're going to leave the stream there.